piece of shit wristwatch.
Warning. Hostile broadcast picked up.
Son of a bitch, it actually works.
Intelligence system analytic computer reactivated.
With a focus on form and function, the series takes on the challenge of formulating relevant Division 2 builds made around legendary characters from the Tom Clancy universe. So whether you're looking for your next loadout to turn heads in your playgroup, or want a chance to play with a build made around your favorite legend, this series is for you. Please enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe for future content.
Attention. Encoded message.
Hello. Aaron Keener here. You might remember who I am, you might not. Either way, it doesn't matter, as I'm more important to the current scenario than you are.
You see, I think that deep down, you get it. You know, the old rules, laws, governments, those things died on Black Friday. But the feral PMCs, the convicts, the ones smart enough and good enough to take what they need, they'll survive. Me? I'm gonna prosper. I'm gonna write my own rules. Stop thinking small. Start thinking possibilities. There's no medical infrastructure anymore. It's the Wild West out there, but less civilized. Being able to turn certain death loose at any time I want puts me in a powerful position. There was no need to steal the smallpox, not when it had already been decoded and digitalized and set up to be tucked into an email like any other attachment. And that digital genome was just sitting there, waiting for someone with the right know-how and the right equipment and the right imagination to make it live. This is the truth. This is reality. The man behind the curtain. Nobody said saving the world was going to be easy.
Division spotted by the arcade.
Take care of it. I'm going after Keener, and the last thing I need is some other fucking agent in my way.
Understood, ma'am.
Ma'am, the Division managed to extract Chernenko. We've lost the asset. We'll retrieve him later. Focus on Keener. What about the deal, ma'am? Fuck the deal. Fuck Chernenko, and fuck you! Keener is the objective! Listen. Spread the fuck out. Cleaners, Division, whoever the hell is in our way. Empty a fucking mag in their head. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, there are cleaners everywhere. Kill them, dumbass. It's easy. Aim and pull the fucking trigger.
There are too many!
Ah! Can someone get a fucking mark on Keener?
Morris Jones. I thought you'd be dead by now, but you are one tough cookie.
Come out of your little hidey hole, you fucking coward!
We're done here.
Keener! Keener! Ah! You goddamn motherfucking piece of shit!
You ask yourself, who has earned a right to tell you what to do? But the people you're working for, they're irrelevant now. Amherst changed how the game is played, and I have got the vision to win.
Killing is easy. Notice I didn't say killing people is easy. If you think of them as people, it suddenly gets that much harder. But if you simply look at the balance sheet, how much of an obstacle someone is, or how much benefit there is in letting them keep breathing a while longer, then it becomes simple math. And simple math is simple to do. It's almost as easy as putting 2 bullets center mass and a 3rd one in the head.
Warning, entering dark zone. Please stand by. Shade agent credentials authenticated. Warning, you've disavowed a division and are marked as rogue.
Hello agents, and welcome back to another episode of Building Legends. Aaron Keener, the first rogue, the father of the Eclipse virus, and ultimately the Rogue Network. Was he a madman or a visionary? Though his methods were extreme, you can't argue with results. The build I have for you today is a Toxic Directive build. I have a lot of love for the ongoing set, as it was the first thing I built, and it's always been my #1 loadout slot despite its many changes over the lifespan of the game. In the current state of the game, it's outclassed by other more efficient DPS gear sets like Hunter's Fury. However, there's one thing that sets the gear set apart from all the others. The often overlooked backpack talent, Trauma Specialist. Increase the duration of your bleed status effects by 50% and all bleed damage done by 100%. Requires the 4-piece. It looks strong on paper, however due to the nuisance of maintaining your hollow point ammo to apply the bleed, most turn to weapon damage talents instead to ensure the final blow on bleeding enemies. But the Scorpio, that's a game changer. Productive users typically use the Pestilence for a Vile status setup, but since it doesn't technically apply a status effect without hollow points, you still must rely on other methods to apply the status effect. The Scorpio, however, provides its own status effects, so we don't have to make skill tiers a priority, allowing for more armor to make running a shotgun more viable, and then stacking into status effect attributes to increase the damage of our DOT effects. Our weapon damage will then come from the gear set talent, the contractor's gloves, and the status talent. Your skills just equip what you think is best for the current situation. I personally use the Half Shield, Explosive Seeker, the Riot Foam, the Stinger Hive, and the Jammer Pulse. To better utilize your skills, I recommend using the Tech Specialization and having the card with Perpetuation as your sidearm. If not actively firing your weapon, it's helpful to switch to the sidearm for the skill tier, which provides significant upgrade to your skill's effectiveness. Piloting the build in PvE is pretty simple. Keep the adds in front of you and apply DOT effects as needed until the room is clear. For PvP, ongoing is not ideal, as it's hard to get those initial hollow points you need to get your damage up. However, on a status team, this sort of build is invaluable. If your appointment in your squad has Ridgeway's Pride, he will be applying bleed so you can proc your hollow points, and in return, maintain the bleed on the targets to maximize his armor regen. Your job is simply to steady bleed the opposition and reduce their movement speed so that the DPS can come in and sweep them. It's important to keep in mind that the Scorpio is meant to be run in pairs or more in PvP. Your appointment should always take the first shot with opportunistic, marking the target. The second shot would be taken by the user of this build since the second shot applies bleed. Then repeat until you either see another target marked that needs to be bled, or you hit the 8th shot. At this point, your sweeper should have closed in for the kill. That's all I have for you today. I had a blast with this one, and I'll look forward to the next. Stay safe out there, agents. Fade out.